What's going on, Taurus? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy here to bring you your February 2020 Silent Enemies reading. Taurus, what's going on with you guys? I hope all is well and that you're enjoying Aquarius season. It's a beautiful time right now. It's a time of connecting with friends, revving up your social life, enjoying hanging out with your friends and your like-minded individuals, whether it's your family, whether you have a group of friends, whether you're in an organization, you have your drill team, or you have your basketball team, or your sorority, or your fraternity, or your guys that you go fishing with, whatever it is that you get together with friends and you celebrate and you forget about the cares and just be, amongst friends. That's what this energy is all about. It's also about getting together for, the help of people who may not have the help that they need. So social, economic, reform and change is a lot of times why a lot of people get together, especially during the age of Aquarius with the Aquarius season at hand. So, I'll show you a quick way to take advantage of these opportunities, especially with the new moon in Aquarius, especially if you're looking to connect with more like-minded people. But the Silent Enemies reading is all about your intuitive nudges that you get in reference to people who are closest to you. Family members, friends, co-workers, your neighbors, your landlord, your tenants, your kid's teacher, anybody that you deal with on a regular basis that you may just be getting a really weird vibe from. You just want to make sure that, that the vibe is just, maybe something they got going on in their life and not opposed to something that has something to do with, you in a negative way. We do know that, betrayal happens, and a lot of times it happens at the hands of people closest to us. That's what the whole thing of betrayal is about, right? So we just want to make sure that, any intuitive nudges we get, we just pay attention to them. You don't have to react to them in a way in which you're defending yourself, but you're reacting in the manner in which, okay, I sense something, let me investigate it first, okay? So the three cards that I have here, I'm going to go over the energies and explain to you what I'm feeling in reference to these energies. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, don't try to make it fit, because this is a type of reading where, it'll either fit or it won't. If you want something more personalized, my information's in the box below, and there is going to be an extended. The link is below. It's the Patreon link. And just as a quick side note, there is a drawing going on the Patreon membership page. 6 winners are going to get a free reading. The drawing will be on January 31st. So click the Patreon link below and register if you're interested in the free reading. Taurus, let's see what the first card is here. So the energies that I'm getting with this card here, it could be someone that you were dealing with who, may have felt that they were being very supportive to you. This could be someone you think of who is very supportive, very intuitive, very kind, very generous, always has your back whenever you need to talk, whenever you have an issue. Someone who is there to show you, that they love you and that they have your well-being at hand, your best interests at hand. This person could feel that maybe you did not give them that same feeling or those same feelings in reverse or in exchange. Like the connection might not have been reciprocal. Okay, that's what I'm getting for some of you. Some of you, you may have treated someone this way. Someone who's kind to you, you may have treated them in a way in which you may feel is not, is not too kind. And so you may be thinking about this person right now. Okay? And so this person is coming up in your Silent Enemies reading if this is someone that you did this way, or if someone who did this to you is thinking about you in this way. Okay? But just think about, someone who showed you some support, someone you looked at who was very kind and loving to you, someone who was just very open arms to you, or you were this way to this person. This could be somebody who maybe you were dating, or you dated, is what I'm getting. It could be a relative as well. It could be maybe an aunt, or maybe a big sister. Could be an uncle, somebody who in the family who showed you support, all right, or you've shown them support because you were family. And maybe you feel that this person is not appreciating you, or they feel that you're not appreciating them. So if you're getting that energy around family members or from a particular family member, just keep that in mind. If your significant other is feeling this way towards you, or just showing you support or not showing you support, then you may want to pay attention to that. The other card I have here is one of someone who is really quick to make decisions. They jump into things. They don't think 100% of the way, and then sometimes there's a mess to clean up later. Now, if that is, I'm not getting that that's your energy. I'm getting that's more so of maybe someone around you. They want to rush into things. They want to jump into things, or maybe, you're feeling the desire for whatever reason to run and jump into things. You should think twice, especially if it's involving someone else. Some of you, you do, yeah, I'm getting urgency here. I'm getting the need to move quickly. Maybe to travel. Some of you may want to travel. Okay, so maybe you're traveling to someone who's showing you some support or showed you support. I'm not sure, but someone may be coming to you quickly, or you're coming to someone quickly. And if you're going to them quickly, you just want to be careful that you've thought everything out. Don't be reactionary. Some of you, I'm getting anger. You're quick to anger with certain people, or certain people get you antsy, is what I'm getting here. So, you may want to be careful if this is your energy where you're finding that you're short-tempered and you're quick to respond to things, aggressively. You may want to tone that down. Or if you're dealing with someone who's all of a sudden responding to you in this manner, they're being really aggressive, then there may be something going on with them. You may want to, connect with them and find out what's going on. It could be your child. It could be a friend of yours. Could be a coworker. Could be a lover. Could be anybody in your vicinity. But yeah, somebody who's rush, not thinking things through, trying to get things done quickly. There may be a time crunch here, and you're trying to get things done, or the person around you is trying to get things done. But this is showing up because you do want to be careful, because you could miss a step, you could forget something, you could rush through something and not complete it thoroughly. So you do want to be careful with that. The other energy I'm getting here is something sudden and unexpected could happen. It could be because of the way that you're doing things. They may not be in your favor, and you're getting a lot of resistance. For some of you, this is, again, this ties into this energy of jumping into things without thinking, which is usually not Taurus, but, because Uranus is in your sign right now, that's unexpected surprises, unexpected things happening, unexpected changes in thoughts and ideas about what you value and what's important to you, and unexpected ways of going about getting money and acquiring wealth, things that you may not have thought of before. All right, but just keep in mind with this situation, you're going to have, if you haven't already, there might be a major life change coming towards you. I do know that if this is the case, things are going to work out in the end, is what I'm showing here, because they usually do in this situation. But this situation is going down. There may be somebody bringing turmoil into your life. You may be feeling like, if I wouldn't have been dealing with you, or if I wouldn't have went there with you, or I wouldn't have came over with you to this place, or what have you, this would have never happened type energy. That was meant to happen. It could be the fact that maybe you're dealing with people you shouldn't be dealing with. You could be in an environment that is just no good for you, communicating with people you shouldn't be communicating with, and it backfired, or it caught up to you, one or the other. But this is all about surprises and unexpected things that people are bringing to you, people around you. So it could be a surprise. Somebody could be surprising you with something, planning something for you. Or it could be, a situation going down where there's a life-changing event about to occur for you. All right, so you do want to just keep your eyes out and keep a eye out of what it is that you're doing that you know you need to stop doing, you know you need to quit doing, for whatever reason, but you keep pursuing it. Um, it could be you involved with someone else. It could be a lover. It could be a friend. But there's something going down that needs to stop, and if you don't stop it, the universe is going to come in and stop it for you. Is what I'm getting here. So let me see what type of if any of these resonated with you. I'm going to pull the Crystal Angels Oracle and see what type of crystal energy you may be able to work with to help you through the situations here. So what do we got for Taurus? All right, Taurus. Ooh, that one popped right out. Moldavite. Ooh, I got Moldavite too. It says unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be a bit different from others. Speaking of which, I'm going to take advantage of the new moon ritual for Aquarius, because that's all about being different from others, being unique, being your own individual. Here's Moldavite right here. Hopefully you can see it. It's green, a green stone. Moldavite is a really interesting stone. It's not from here, as in it's not from Earth. It's like a meteorite that crashed in the Earth, and it crashed in an area in, I think it's Eastern Europe. I forget which country, Czechoslovakia, I believe it is, or the Czech Republic. Yeah, it crashed in the Czech Republic, so that's where it originally comes from. So if you're getting Moldavite from anywhere else, you want to make sure, that you double check that it's coming from the Czech Republic, or it's not authentic, it's not real. Okay? So this is considered an earthly stone, a stone that's not from here, a meteorite. So this stone is used to connect with, other dimensions. Okay? Really interesting stone. But it's also, because of its uniqueness, you can use it in a manner that will help you to, tap into your individuality, help you to stay true to yourself, regardless to what's going on. I do know working with this stone, things will accelerate pretty quickly. So you have to be ready for this stone. Now, some stones you don't have to give that disclaimer, but Moldavite you do. Do some research on Moldavite before you start working with it. Okay? There's a lot of fascinating information in reference to people's experiences working with Moldavite. Okay? So check that out, but it's an amazing stone. I had to get my hands on some. I have Moldavite earrings too that I just thought about I don't wear. I'm going to have to put those in and see what happens. Interesting. But yeah, you can get it in jewelry. You can get it in stones like this. It can be kind of expensive because of the rarity of it as far as real Moldavite. So please keep that in mind when you're shopping for it. Some people say when they put it in their hand, they can feel, something happening. Some people can't. It's just, but any type of stone that you get, when you purchase it, you want to put it in your hand and just see what kind of energy you get from it, if you get anything at all. But Moldavite will help you out in this situation. Also, in reference to you going through, being unique and going through changes because maybe you're looking at things differently than the people around you. So, your ideas are changing, your views are changing. The new moon is always a great time to manifest the things that you want in life, right? Also, the full moon is a great way to manifest the removal of things you don't want in your life, okay? So now we have the new moon coming, and it's coming in Aquarius, and it's on the 24th of January. So the new moon usually is the first 3 days of the new moon is usually the time when people set intentions and it's most potent. Your it doesn't matter what your intentions are. You usually set them at the new moon, which is the first 3 days. Now you can set intentions from the new moon all the way up until the full moon, but it's most potent. I can't stress that enough in the first 3 days, and then in the first 2 weeks specifically. So, with that being said, you want to take advantage of the new, whatever energies the moon is in. So the moon is in Aquarius. So Aquarius is all about like-minded individuals, group settings, social settings, connecting with friends, connecting with people who accept you for who you are, your individuality, your uniqueness, things like that. So this is a great, great new moon and time for you to set an intention to connect with people who are like you, people who think more like you, because a lot of times people go through changes, and it's because they no longer think the same way that people think around them. So that might be the most difficult. A lot of times people feel isolated and alone because of their changing in thoughts, because they're growing, and sometimes you shed skin, meaning shed other people around you when you grow. So you want to connect with more like-minded people, because you're a social creature, you're human. So in order to take advantage of the Aquarius properties for the new moon, you want to write an intention. So what you're going to do is you're going to, on the night of the 24th, the 25th, or the 26th, and when I say the 24th, it's got to be the 24th going into the 25th, not the 23rd going into the 24th, but you can do that if you want to. But I'm just telling you what has worked for me. So when you write, you're going to take a piece of paper. It's going to be at night, okay? This is, at night, closer to midnight, or as late as you can, whatever works for you. You're going to take a piece of paper and write down all your intentions. Specifically, this one, you want to write down intentions that will coincide with the properties of the current moon. The current moon is Aquarius. So write down intentions in reference to connecting with like-minded people. So you can write something like, I connect with like-minded people. I love communicating with like-minded people. I love spending time with like-minded people. I love, participating in hiking, whatever your creative activity is with like-minded people. You can write things like that down. It doesn't have to be anything complicated or crazy. So you write it down, and at midnight or close to midnight as possible, you're going to take your paper, go out on your back porch or on your front porch. You don't have to be out there long. But you're going to read the intention out loud and then fold the paper up towards you, fold it in a square towards you, and then light it and let it burn and let it go up into the ethers. All right, and that's you setting your intentions. All right, so most people set intentions during the new moon, but to have it work even more potently, I can't stress this enough, take advantage of the energies of the particular moon that it's in. All right, so we're going to go over and we are going to clarify these energies here to see what's going on. Moldavite might be a stone that you may want to work for so that you can tap into your own individuality. Please keep in mind that Moldavite speeds things up. Okay, things go pretty fast, so just do some research on it before you work with this stone. This is my disclaimer about this stone. So with that being said, the link in the box below will take you to the extended, and we'll get that going. And don't forget about the drawing on the 31st for the Patreon membership. For those who are not coming over, I will see you for the next Silent Enemies reading for Taurus, and that is in March. Peace out.